what just happened? A Korean solo artist just quietly broke into a list that was once thought to be untouchable. No, he didn't just enter a chart. He rewrote history. His name? Jimin. And his song? Who? A raw, poetic, haunting track from his second solo album, Muse. It just became the first ever K-pop solo song to enter the top 100 most streamed songs of all time on Spotify US. Let me repeat that. In the United States, where the music industry is notoriously competitive and rarely welcomes non-English music, a Korean solo artist just secured a permanent place in the most elite streaming list in the country. At Nash number 99, Who has officially surpassed some of the most iconic American tracks, including Lil Nas X's Industry Baby and J. Cole's Wet Dreams. These are not just any songs, they're cultural touchstones, and Jimin's song just climbed over them, step by step. Think about what that means. It's not just streams, it's not just numbers, it's connection. It's millions of people in the US pressing play again and again because they feel something, because his voice reaches them, because his story speaks to theirs. With over 374.22 million filtered streams in the US alone, Jimin didn't ride on trends. He became one. He didn't need a major American feature. No radio deals, no English version. Just himself, his art, and the sincerity that fans all around the world have always seen in him. This moment is being called Jimmerica. And it's not just a nickname, it's a cultural shift. Jimin is now the only Korean solo artist with over 530 million filtered streams on Spotify's US charts. Let that sink in. Filtered. No bots, no shortcuts. Just genuine listeners who made a choice. And here's the twist. This isn't even the first time he's done it. He now has two solo songs, Like Crazy and Who, that have each surpassed 100 million streams in the US alone. That's right. Not with BTS, not in collaboration, but as a soloist. How many artists can say that, even in America? Let alone an artist singing in Korean. But Jimin doesn't chase the charts. He tells stories, he paints emotion, and the world listens whether they understand the language or not. Who wasn't just a track, it was a mirror. A reflection of vulnerability, of confusion, of longing. People heard it and said, that's me. And that is power. To connect with strangers in a language they don't speak. To climb charts that weren't built for you. To rewrite what success means in a foreign land, that's not just music, that's legacy. This is more than just another win for Jimin. It's a moment that proves something deep. You don't have to fit a mold to be heard. You don't have to change who you are to be seen. You just have to be real, and the world will feel it. So next time someone asks, who's Jimin? You smile and say, the one who didn't ask for a seat at the table, he built one. And now, America is listening.